Good morning, guys. How are we all doing? So Dan from Trading with Dan here. This is our Bitcoin morning update. So if you guys wouldn't mind smashing that like button, and we will go straight over to those charts. So Bitcoin on the 4 hour, as you can see, we attempted to break above the top side resistance, but we were swiftly rejected, and basically just back down to our short-term support level. So as it stands, we are just currently operating within this level here. Yes. Just waiting to fully and formally break either to the above to the top side or to the downside. So not a lot to report there, as you can see. Just sideways action whilst we digest this move up, decide whether we are to get rejected and come back down to potentially test either this horizontal or the rising trend line, or are we just gonna go for it? Are we gonna go for it? Can we squint and see an inverse head and shoulders? Yeah, if you want to, you could. If you want to, it's not obviously as obvious as this one that we had going on here that obviously didn't break out to the upside. But yeah, it is not looking too dissimilar to a reaccumulation pattern at these highs. An accumulation pattern at these highs. So I mean, we could definitely err on the side of we are gonna break this at some point. But again, just with trading, we just need to wait for the confirmation. We need to wait for the closes above, wait for the closes below, and then obviously jump on the direction there. The dollar. So it did try and mount a bit of a bounce, a bit of a weak bounce. It turned out. It then had a bit of a liquidity hunt below this horizontal. Was brought back up, but was hanging there. I mean, this is just bearish. It's just very bearish until until it isn't, and it's going to take a lot for it to be isn't. But yeah, it's looking like yeah, it's just looking bearish, and then when we do get down, and like we've got written here, if we break down here, lose another two handles on the DXY, so go from a 90 to an 88 handle, then Bitcoin is gonna be above 20k basically, probably touching around this 23k region, I would guess, and I believe this is just the nod that Bitcoin is waiting for. It is waiting for this to just go on another leg down like this here. Any of these just move down, any of these legs down, it's waiting for another one of those legs down. So if we get one of those legs down, then that will be what spurs Bitcoin to the upside. And if we do, if the DXY, if we extend this along here, if the DXY does actually start to trade in a sort of shorter term trading range, medium term trading range down here, then yeah, I mean, Bitcoin will probably just keep trading in this trading range here as well. So all eyes on the dollar as usual. Stock markets just looking there or thereabouts, just hanging around the highs, not too much to look at there. Silver looking like it wants to try and make a move up. I mean, it's probably looking at the DXY and wondering what it's doing at $24 and why it's not over $30. So maybe at some point reality will set in for the precious metals, gold and silver, and they will start to have a pump up. The Bitcoin dominance still in the channel, still hanging around, looking like a bull pennant here. So we'll see how that does break. So yeah, I was interested to see this morning because a couple of the altcoins that I'm quite heavily in, namely Anchor and Ocean, are having big moves up. Also other ones that I monitor, KSM and DOT, having big moves up. And yeah, so a few altcoins having big moves. So obviously the altcoin 1.0s, you know, the Cardanos, the maybe the XRPs. I've not looked. I don't even have XRP on here. I know that it's obviously had its run up. Maybe those ones are not looking so strong at the moment. But yeah, DXY Bitcoin dominance holding in around here. So I mean, yeah, for me, we've got to lose this trend line, I think, and then also actually now this horizontal too. Ethereum, Bitcoin, the most important pairing for myself. I mean, I think we did draw a triangle, didn't we? So we could probably draw another one on now. And yeah, just tightening, holding in there, so getting pretty tight in this formation, if this is indeed going to be an efficacious formation for this asset. So see if I can sort this out. That will do. So yeah, just tightening formation. Low vol leads to high vol leads to low vol, so we're expecting a move at some point. Is it going to be to the upside? Is Bitcoin going to break 20k and Ethereum struggle to keep up, or is Bitcoin going to break 20k and Ethereum actually outperform Bitcoin? I know that you might think, well, that's blasphemy. That's not how these markets work. But Bitcoin has been trading sideways and altcoins have been struggling this whole time. So there is a change in that dynamic anyway. So maybe we'll see, maybe we'll just see other changes in other dynamics. So yeah, the USD pair is holding up here in this range as well. So yeah, not too much to see here. I mean, this is generally speaking going to follow Bitcoin. The only real one we can actually gather real data from is the Satoshi pairing. So yeah, back over to Bitcoin. Are these stochastics going to give us a bit of an indication of whether we can break through here? I expect the daily is going to be looking pretty good for us. 4 hour though is coming down, so maybe we're having a bullish reset of the 4 hour. 4 hour did drive all the way up, got us up to the top of the range, which is what we were looking at it doing. 10 hour, yeah, 10 hours curling back over now though, got extended. 10 hour looks like it's for the time being ran its race in conjunction with the 4 hour, indicating sideways. But 12 hour looking good, and I expect daily is going to be looking well, I was expecting more from the daily here, to be honest. But yeah, 12 hour still got room to run, and daily, well, has got room to get going. So yeah, 2 day, 3 day. I mean, 2 day down, 3 day just turning back up. This sort of mixed bag messages from these mixed bag messages from the stochastics. I mean, that to me realistically indicates more sideways. So maybe we do get this test of the horizontal mid 18.5s, and then we look to swoop our way back up and make our way towards basically 23k. So yeah, that is it, guys. Remember, this is not financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor. Always do your own research, and I will speak to you guys later on today.